my god! Didn't you hear that? I don't know what the hell that is.
The spirit's moving. Oh my god. Oh my.
Instagram user Dorinda Marino takes her mom to a ghost investigation session for her birthday. They often visit well-known mansions and lead a group session there. In this video, the group tries an experiment with a ball. See what happens.
That's the wind. That's the wind. I was gonna say that's gonna be wind. No.
After watching it again, the ball rolls and then stops. At first, the group thinks it might be the wind, but when the ball spins in different directions, they are shocked.
That's the wind. That's the wind. I was gonna say that's gonna be wind. No, that's not the wind. That's not the wind.
It's unclear where this investigation took place, so it's hard to look into the property's history. The strange video has since gone viral, with hundreds of people commenting, trying to figure out what happened. There are a few different ideas. Some believe a string is pulling the ball, while others think a demonic force is making the ball move on its own.
That's the wind. That's the wind. I was gonna say that's gonna be wind. No, that's not the wind. That's not the wind.
So, what do you think? Is this real paranormal activity, or is it just a trick? Share your thoughts in the comments below. A girl named Jessie and her friend decide to try summoning spirits at a playground at 3 a.m. The video starts off fun, with Jessie playing on the monkey bars and her friend making jokes. But things quickly take a serious turn. Just as they start, they hear a weird noise and turn around. They shine their flashlights on the playground tubes but don't see anything. The two friends sit back down and try again. It doesn't take long before they make contact.
Is there anyone here that would like to contact us? Are you doing that?
No, are you?
No.
The spirit only calls itself D at first, and refuses to give its real name, but later reveals it is the famous demon, Mama. It then says there are 3 of them, all watching. Strange noises start happening all around them.
It is not Mama.
Oh my god! Didn't you hear that?
No. Mama.
Oh my god!
It seems their plan to summon harmless spirits at a playground is becoming much more serious than they expected. Mama starts reciting the alphabet backward, and then begins counting down numbers. Jessie's friend says this is a way for the demon to leave the board before they can move the pointer to goodbye. Suddenly, Sammy collapses to the ground. This is what the camera captures.
Oh, holy, shut the up. Got possessed.
Are you kidding?
You were laughing like really weird and...
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even remember, like, playing the Ouija board.
She wakes up with no memory of what happened. If this video is real, hopefully the demon left her alone after that. But we'll never know for sure. It could still be inside her, waiting for the right moment to show itself again. In a surprising shift from their usual adventure videos, the YouTube channel Voyager Overland recorded a strange occurrence during a camping trip to Ruby Falls in the Alberta Rockies. The viral video, filmed at night, shows something unsettling. According to the uploader, the mysterious figure was seen lurking around their Jeeps while the campers slept, without being noticed by their grandchildren. The most intense moment of the video happens when the creature seems to notice the camera and moves closer, giving a chilling close-up that leaves viewers shaken. The uploader admitted that the experience has made them reconsider camping altogether. They kept the footage as strong evidence of this strange encounter and shared it with their audience. Unlike their usual videos of scenic overland trips, this one has both captivated and unsettled viewers, sparking conversations about what might really be hiding in the wilderness at night. Chelsea May shared this video, which shows her child, recorded by his baby cam. Her son woke up at an odd time and appeared to be walking around his room. It seemed strange, but not too worrying at first. However, what happened next changed that. They had only been in the house for 4 months, and they're sure the voice in the video isn't their son's. They think something else must have spoken to him. Chelsea wonders if it could be the spirit of a little girl. Could that be true? Adding to the mystery, her son was pulled off the bed by his leg. This has made many believe that the spirit of a little girl might be attached to the house, possibly looking for someone to play with. It's a creepy thought. TikTok user Rose Marie Lincoln, who is known for sharing her craft projects, recently posted a video that took a much creepier turn. Filmed in her newly bought home, the video has started conversations about possible poltergeist activity. Take a look.
I heard something in the kitchen again. Yeah. Is it with these freaking cups? What? Oh.
The footage, though short, has left many viewers feeling uneasy. Comments on the post suggest this might be proof of a poltergeist, with some users sharing similar experiences in their own homes. Others remain doubtful, thinking the movement could be caused by vibrations or airflow. Rose hasn't shared more details about other strange events in the house, leaving viewers to wonder if this is just a one-time occurrence or the start of something more mysterious. A man named Harry and his partner are suddenly awakened in the middle of the night by banging noises coming from the basement. As the man cautiously approaches the basement stairs to investigate the source of the noises, something terrifying is captured.
Hello? Oh my God!
From the dark basement, heavy footsteps can be heard running toward Harry, sending a chill down his spine as he stands frozen, unsure of what will happen next. A mother and her husband were driving down the mountain road of Saikosara when they spotted something disturbing sitting in the back of the car ahead of them. Isa, the mother, takes this road every week to get to work and typically sees very few cars. However, on the night of July 2nd, 2024, she was driving behind a white Hyundai when she noticed this.
Padre cielo que estás en lo nuestro. Ay,
The man was scared as the strange figure of a girl with black hair stared at them with glowing eyes, then quickly hid again. The girl appeared to be trying to get their attention as she pressed her hands against the glass before slowly disappearing. The creepy video went viral, leaving viewers to wonder, was this a kidnapped girl asking for help, a harmless prank, or a lingering ghost? Julie starts recording a Wally toy after her son Jay tells her he has seen it move several times.
I saw it move over there.
It doesn't have batteries in the controller, so it should not be moving.
Wally, I wish you were alive.
Look at move, Jay.
I know at some point he's gonna
move. I was not expecting that.
Okay, I'm gonna go. What if there's a mini person in there?
The family screams in fear as the toy falls off the counter. There may be something strange with some Five Below toys, as many people have reported similar incidents. But as always, let me know what you think about this one. Shortly after a patient passed away, a group of nurses made a chilling discovery in the ICU. Danny, Renee, and her co-workers explained that while working in the medical intensive care unit just hours after the patient's death, they noticed the monitoring station began detecting a realistic pulse.
That is crazy.
It was unbelievable. Despite turning it off, resetting the machine, and even changing the cables, a faint heartbeat would still show up. Danny and her team of experienced nurses were left stunned, as they had never witnessed anything like this before. Given the patient's recent passing, the team can't shake the feeling that a presence is still lingering. A man and his dog were hiking through the Huron National Forest in Michigan when his dog suddenly froze, and they started hearing the terrifying cries of an unknown creature coming from the woods.
I don't know what the hell that is over there.
His dog ran toward it. But as the dog gets closer, the sound becomes even louder. The man decides it's time to leave, which seems like a smart choice in my opinion, but what do you think was making those noises? This video comes from a TikToker who's been sharing some very strange activity happening inside his apartment. Several of the clips have gone viral, causing more and more followers to speculate about what's really happening. It all started when user Damatigian posted a short clip showing some unusual banging sounds in his home. Take a look.
I really don't think I'm ever gonna be able to listen to it. Listen to that. I mean, this is my whole closet right here. My kitchen.
The OP mentions that the building was constructed in 1932, and although he's usually a calm and rational person, the ongoing activity has made him wonder if the property is haunted. He hears the same noise again, but this time during the day.
In the afternoon, just to prove that there's nothing there.
This time, he opens the front door to show that there's no one outside the apartment making the banging sound.
Just to prove. Jesus Christ.
After these clips went viral, Damatigian began gaining followers who were eager to be part of the mystery. Soon enough, they started asking questions.
Nobody's ever been hurt. It's usually just the banging on the door. Do I 100% believe that it is something paranormal? Well, not 100%, but I'd like to try and disprove that it is something like a ghost first.
Although he's not completely dismissing the possibility of something paranormal, he says he's quite skeptical and just wants to figure out what's going on. Encouraged by his followers, the OP did a live stream where he tried to communicate with any possible spirits that might be there.
Alright, let's try and get it on camera this time. Can you explain psychic? Can you tell me what psychic means?
Catherine.
You're a Catherine that's a psychic? If so, Catherine! Would you like to tell us why?
Stop recording.
The app tells him to stop recording, and from the look in his eyes, it's clear he's really scared by the response. This is an ongoing story over on TikTok. When Ibtisam and Kevin put a GoPro on their dog, they never expected to capture so many scary moments that would later make them question if their house was truly haunted. Here's their paranormal evidence. At 1 minute and 35 seconds, the dog clearly hears some noises that we can't. Dogs have excellent hearing, so that's not exactly paranormal proof. The dog goes into the next room and seems to see something, though it's probably just a balloon in the corner that it doesn't recognize. Again, it's strange, but not necessarily paranormal. However, as soon as the dog turns around and lets its guard down, a loud, frightening noise comes from the spot it was just looking at. After that, nothing else happens for a while, and the dog gets some sleep. Upon waking up, the dog shows interest in the living room again, this time investigating under the table instead of in the corner, almost as if it's tracking some movement. It goes to look out the door, and the window seems to be shut when all of a sudden, a creepy scream echoes through the house, and shortly after, it looks like the dog sees phantom movements across the living room, just like before. The dog is clearly stressed and can't stay in one place for long. Maybe it's just me, but I swear I see an eerie figure caught on the GoPro, sitting with its back turned. When the owners return home, unaware of what's happened, if you look closely, it seems like the dog runs past them both, clearly wanting to bolt out the door and escape the possibly haunted house. This next piece of home security footage was uploaded by a user named Fievel Mauskiewicz. It was recorded in June 2022. Take a look at what the camera in their living room captured. The OP mentions that the white shape reminds them of a lady walking through their home. Strangely, the house is brand new and hasn't had any other occupants. However, after doing some research, the OP found out that the property used to be an old military camp. So, what do you think? Is this just a glitch in the camera, or could it be connected to the old military camp that once stood on the land? Right now, let's check out ghost hunter Lynn Famous TV, who was filming a late-night visit to some haunted woods in Long Island, Mount Misery to be specific. She and her partner caught some interesting EVPs, and also spotted some objects appearing in the distance. They could have been bats, but that didn't mean nothing else was captured that night. Let's take a look.
Look, the trees change. Look at these. We have not seen trees like this throughout the whole time here.
No.
Look at this.
No. It's like very
Look at this. Okay, so we came across this entrance-like trail right here, and there's two little pillars on each side.
After capturing more possible EVPs and some strange lights in the distance, they end up in front of what looks like an old entrance, one that no longer exists. Could this be the first sign that something from a long gone time might still be there?
Completely blocking out the sky.
And there it is. When they pan the camera to the lower left, it captures a strange object that viewers think could either be an apparition or an alien-like creature, visible to the human eye. Neither of them saw it at the time, and they're certain it's something paranormal. Do you have a better explanation? Located in Hampton, North Carolina, the Trivette Clinic is often considered one of the state's most haunted sites. Built in 1932, the building was initially a hospital before becoming a nursing home, detox center, and private residence. Over the years, it has witnessed many deaths, contributing to its eerie reputation. Recently, paranormal investigators explored the clinic's dark history and captured compelling evidence of unexplained events. The Trivette Clinic, once the only hospital in the area run by Dr. William Trivette, remained vacant after his sudden death from pneumonia just 6 years later. It later became a nursing home, where even more deaths occurred. Stories of ghostly figures, disembodied voices, and shadowy figures are common, with some visitors reporting seeing a figure watching them from an upstairs window. During an investigation by the YouTube channel Paranormal Quest, the session took a chilling turn in the basement, which had previously been used to house psychiatric patients.
Just checking, the XLS is not putting off the K2 meter. Whoa. REM pod, temperature change. Hello? Perhaps in this area over here. Unfortunately, some of you were chained to a wall back here. If that's true, could you show up on my camera here? Just stand right over there.
Using advanced paranormal equipment, the investigators capture a series of strange occurrences.
Far away.
Okay, that is really weird timing. Thank you.
On the upper floors, the team carries out an Estes session, a method that uses white noise to enable supposed communication with spirits.
Okay, that one's better.
Ready?
I thought I heard a man say leave. A deep man's voice said something about kids.
The investigation concludes with a ghost tube Sears session, which produces disturbing images connected to the clinic's past.
Okay, we've got a foggy scene with a tree on either side of frame and a shadow person holding what looks like a long cutty thing that we can't say on YouTube.
These images appear to reflect the tales of confinement and control associated with the clinic.
It looks like a very distraught man.
Okay.
Sitting down, and it looks like a very man with more importance, I guess.
Like menacing?
So, yeah, with his arm around this person, and he's got a very creepy look on his face. Could be a doctor and a patient, but I don't want to jump to conclusions.
The clinic seems to hold the spirit of a place where history and the paranormal mix. While the real cause of these spooky events is still unclear, the investigation highlights the clinic's sad past and ongoing mysteries. Both visitors and investigators are left wondering who or what still remains in the clinic's old walls, making it a place to visit for anyone wanting to experience something supernatural. The idea of having a poltergeist in your home is terrifying. While it's believed that poltergeists aren't always violent, they can still supposedly cause trouble by making noises and moving things around. YouTuber Sylvia C. started noticing strange events in her home after using a Ouija board at her kitchen table. She says her channel documents some of the activity that has happened since. In this clip, it's clear that whatever is there wants to make its presence known.
The camera on spot of activity tonight in the kitchen.
Next, see what happens when the woman asks, "Do you want me out of your house?"
Do you want me out of this house, or do you want me to stay?
The presence seems to respond by moving a can on the kitchen counter. The poster mentions that this kind of thing happens frequently in her kitchen. This is shown in the next clip, where the poster hides behind a partition while pointing the camera toward the sink.
Oh my god, that spoon's moving. Oh my god, oh my. Oh, that knife's moving now. Oh my god, that spoon's moving. Oh my god, did you see that? Oh my. Oh, that knife's moving now.
She shows the area beneath the counter to prove that there are no magnets or strings.
I'm not faking this. Look, there's nobody under there. There's nobody under the counter or under the fridge. There's no magnets or anything like that. There's no strings. That's been moved itself.
The woman's voice clearly sounds worried throughout the footage.
Oh my god, that spoon's moving. Oh my god, did you see that? Oh my. Oh, that knife's moving now.
So, would you try to communicate with a poltergeist, or would you just pack up and leave? TikTok user Siaz Milyang Budman, who works at a cafe in Penang, Malaysia, recently posted a creepy video that has left viewers scared. The strange event happened just after 10:30 p.m. while the uploader was serving a customer. He remembers hearing something fall behind him, but thought it was nothing important at first. Curious about the sound, he checked the cafe's CCTV footage, and what he saw shocked him. Take a look. The movement is sudden and unnatural, with no clear reason for what caused it. The uploader admitted feeling scared after watching the footage, unable to explain the jug's strange movement. Some commenters suggested the cafe might be haunted, while others proposed more logical reasons like vibrations or airflow. However, the strong force with which the jug moves has led some to believe it could be paranormal. So, what do you think? Could this cafe in Penang really be haunted, or is there a simpler explanation? If your dog starts acting like this, be very cautious. Here's why. A man named Stephen Davis shares that while watching true crime, his dog began behaving oddly.
What is she looking at? See that? You've seen that, right? What are you looking at?
His dog kept staring at the staircase and then looking at him with a worried expression, almost as if afraid to come close. Stephen felt like his dog was seeing something he couldn't. A few nights later, while Stephen was home alone watching TV, whatever his dog had been seeing made itself known to him.
That door's upstairs is either opening or shutting on its own, or the light is turning on and off on its own.
Listen, I guess you're right about being locked up, not being easy on me. But you know,
yo, what the
get locked in jail. Those bars didn't look half bad.
Someone or something appears to open the door upstairs, but when Stephen decides to check who's there, this happens.
It was the day I came to San Francisco.
My heart is racing. I'm shaking right now. What in the I need to turn some lights on in this.
I'm extremely interested in putting forward as low a profile as possible. And of course, haven't allowed myself the pleasure yet of blowing up and blasting anyone. Of course, Zoe hasn't made me offended. I don't
Do it
think,
again.
since I've been in here.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They tell me I don't let my anger out. Hell, they better be damned glad I don't. Enough said. Take care. Lee.
Oh my god.
The door closes on him as the camera loses focus, almost as if it's picking up someone standing in front of him.
Yo!
The man gets closer, but no one is seen by the door. Then, suddenly, it closes again. Given how frequently and forcefully the door closes, Stephen doesn't think it could have been the wind. With everything else that has happened leading up to this, he can't shake the feeling that he isn't alone after all. A chilling piece of footage has recently surfaced from the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. It was shared on the popular paranormal podcast, 2 Girls, 1 Ghost.
At the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Very haunted. We've done a whole lot.
The video starts off innocently, with a guest filming their friend relaxing on a bed in the historic hotel. But then, watch what happens next.
Is my eyes shut? So, early bedtime, looking for ghosts.
It's hard to spot at first, but if we slow it down, something appears to zip past the camera. The Crescent Hotel has long been known for paranormal activity, with many reports of apparitions, unexplained noises, and ghostly encounters. This latest video has only added to the mystery, leaving many wondering if the spectral girl is yet another spirit connected to the hotel's dark past. Opened in 1886, the Crescent Hotel started as a luxury resort, but later became notorious when it was used as a hospital in the late 1930s under the fraudulent Norman Baker. Baker, a con man posing as a doctor, claimed he could cure cancer without surgery using dubious treatments. Many patients sadly died during their stay, and their spirits are said to haunt the halls to this day. The hotel's reputation for hauntings is built on numerous ghost stories and eerie encounters. One of the most famous is the story of Michael, a stonemason who died during the hotel's construction. Legend says he fell to his death in what is now room 218, considered the most haunted room in the hotel. Guests often report seeing shadowy figures, hearing ghostly knocks, and feeling sudden chills in the room. Another well-known spirit is Theodora, a former patient of Baker's hospital. Guests staying in her room sometimes find their belongings mysteriously rearranged, or hear a disembodied voice introducing herself as Theodora. While the Crescent Hotel is famous for its ghostly sightings, the identity of the little girl in the footage remains unknown. Some speculate she could be the spirit of a young guest from the hotel's early days, while others believe she may be connected to its time as a hospital. With its rich history and reputation as a paranormal hotspot, it's no wonder the Crescent Hotel continues to captivate and frighten visitors. A woman named Kendall, who worked at Amy's, captured a chilling moment on the establishment's CCTV cameras. As she was leaving, something in the building seems to follow her. As Kendall walks out, the lights suddenly flicker. Just as she's about to leave, something behind her appears to open the door. Confused, Kendall carefully watches the door, but no one is visible nearby. She mentions that during her time working there, strange things would often happen.
Freaking sign like this. And I want to clarify some things. So, for everyone saying it's a sensor, this door is handicapped, but you need to press a button here, so nobody could have been outside doing it, because you would have to see it. And there's no sensors. Once again, you walk inside. There's no sensors, and this is the door that actually opened. So you would have to see me open it or push it, and I did not. And there are there's no sensors here.
Could it be that whatever caused all the strange events that day followed Kendall outside? Was it just a random malfunction or something more, like a ghost? What do you think? TikToker Dom had a pretty quiet life until something seemed to settle into his home. He began noticing strange activity. At first, doors would swing open and things would fall off shelves on their own. He tried to think of logical explanations, but everything pointed to paranormal activity. To make matters worse, he believed the entity was feeding off his fear. Trying to engage with the spirit in a positive way was meant to calm things down, but it only made the activity 10 times creepier. Take a look.
So I just got home from work. And I was reading through your comments. Of course, I already got this happening. Got this door creaking, moving once again. Stop. I said stop. Kitty? Kitty? Stop. I said stop. What the hell? Nothing in the door. Spirits, this is enough. I said stop.
Animals have always been rumored to sense the afterlife, and this cat seemed to notice something unusual too. Even after these strange cat versus ghost moments, the cat stays confident and keeps communicating with whatever seems to have joined him in his home.
Are you asleep? Stop. You need to leave. This is my home.
And just like clockwork, every time he goes to check, there's nothing there.
You need to stop. This is my home. Like always, nothing. Stop. Turn it off. I need to sleep. Thank you. Now leave. Turn it off.
What started as doors moving on their own, or lights flickering on and off all night, soon turned into a living nightmare. And that's when he managed to capture this.
Speaking of life, I got this reading right here. I'm trying to focus on it, but it's kind of hard when you got this going on. Stop. Stop.
Who was that? Sure, the way Dom dropped his camera to the ground as he got up seemed a bit suspicious, leaving room for a possible sneaky edit. However, the orbs are often linked to paranormal activity. But what do you think about all these creepy videos? Is Dom living with a shadow man? Or is he just playing the internet for attention? Doors are usually blamed for the bumps and thumps we hear at night, and those noises are often caused by changes in air pressure. But in these creepy TikTok clips, it's hard to ignore the possibility of something paranormal. Let's watch.
Like to make money, Julie, if you don't like to work. Julie, my door just fucking opened. What? No, stop. What the What the It's not even that late. Kevin's not home from work yet. What? Oh my god. What the No. Oh no. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the Julie, you're lying. You're lying. Oh no. 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 What?
No idea why he has so many doors, but one thing's clear. Someone or something is intentionally causing chaos around the apartment. Some commenters find it strange that the dog didn't react at all, while others think the events might be so common now that the dog's used to it. Also, the way the guy responds isn't how most people would act after seeing something like this, but he doesn't seem scared at all. Seriously, there could have been a crowd hidden behind the doors, but nothing explains the sliding chair at the end. When the camera quickly pans to show the whole room, no one's around. After that, the uploader decides to pull out the Ouija board, as you do. By now, you can probably guess where this is headed.
Is anybody there? Is anybody there? No.
Jacob, we have to get out. We have to get out.
Something definitely rushed toward the room, and they were probably lucky they got the door shut in time. While the footage could be edited, the background noise and volume seemed too real to be faked. Commenters were understandably freaking out over the noise and the strange use of that creepy board. Some lessons we can learn from this are: never mess with Ouija boards. But if you do, make sure you close the doors first. And don't forget to end the session before you take your fingers off the planchette. Otherwise, you might leave yourself and your home open to more hauntings. But this lesson didn't seem to stick for this TikToker and his friend, because they ended up doing the same thing again in a new apartment.
Is anybody there? Can you give us a sign? Can you give us a sign? God. Oh my God. There's no way. There's no way. Dude, there's nobody in here. There's nobody in here. What is going on?
It looks like this noisy poltergeist has stuck with them. Even though the apartment is dark, we can still see well enough to tell that there's no place for anyone to hide off camera. So, where are these noises coming from? Here's another creepy recording shared by user Leon. He posted the footage in the paranormal section of Reddit. He and two friends were out that night exploring a reportedly haunted and abandoned building. And what their camera captured is pretty interesting. He says, "We were investigating the administration building of the Norwich, Connecticut State Hospital. We didn't find much that night, but we think we caught the voice of a ghost girl and a strange white figure. I've been having trouble sleeping since it happened."
That's not my phone. That's not my phone. You heard that, right?
Believe it or not, the voice you hear couldn't be explained. The girl wasn't part of their group, so it's believed they might have captured a ghost girl. Some people suggest this could be an example of the stone tape theory, which claims that a person's energy at the time of their death can get imprinted on certain stones and may replay under the right conditions. But they also captured this.
I don't know. You heard that? Dude, I swear. Dude, I swear to God it wasn't me.
A strange white object appears to be leaning toward the left side of the door, but it's difficult to tell exactly what it is. If it's connected to the voice, maybe it's the spirit of a former patient, but who can say for sure? A woman named Carrie was searching the woods for mushrooms when she started hearing the terrifying cries of an unknown creature all around her. Her dog started barking as it seemed like this creature was hunting her.
¿Qué onda? ¡Mamá! ¡Mami! ¡Ay, mamá! El chupacabra. Parece puma. Y yo estoy cerquita. Aquí adentro estaba el perrito. Ahí está todo. Ya no se logra ver, pero está todo escarbado. Y yo estaba allá escondida, al lado de la casa. Intenté grabar. Pero hay que tener calzones. Los animales son bravos para acá. Ahí estaba yo grabando.
Several days later, Carrie was walking past a trail near those woods with her daughter when she made a chilling discovery.
¿Qué? ¿Viste un cuerpo? ¿Un cuerpo de qué?
Vi un cuerpo real.
¿Dónde?
Yo sentí eso.
Her daughter tells her she sees a human body, but Carrie doesn't spot anything there.
No hay nada.
With the mother hearing the unsettling sounds of the unknown creature and her daughter seeing a deceased person, could this strange creature be behind all the paranormal activity in those woods? Let me know what you think. After a heavy snowfall, two friends headed into a forest for an exciting snowboarding adventure. One of them had a camera mounted on their helmet to document the journey, while the other followed closely behind. As they navigated the snowy terrain, they unknowingly captured something extraordinary.
Come to me now if you can. I can't. Yeah, you gotta like come to the tree a bit. No, I gotta like drop in. What the? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh my god. Oh no. Ugh. I'm going through it. Come on, you mother. There's a bear in the tree next to you. You. Oh. Yeah. Wait, what is that? Yeah, it's whole side of the tree right now.
Beneath the roots of a huge tree, a bear was spotted resting inside a burrow, partially hidden by the snow. Startled by their presence, the bear scrambled up the tree to escape. The friends who hadn't noticed the bear until that moment were incredibly lucky. Instead of charging or acting defensively, the bear chose to flee, leaving them unharmed. This was uploaded by Gun Billy's Paranormal. He claims to have been living in a haunted house for over 23 years and has been experiencing strange things there since he was a teenager. According to him, these occurrences became more frequent, so his whole family decided to install security cameras, which turned out to be a good idea. Billy is also an avid fan of camping and hunting in the woods, and on this particular night, he believes something followed him home. Hence the title of the video, Something Followed Me Home. After Billy fell asleep on his bed, the camera picked up movement and began rotating. Then, something was captured that he couldn't explain. Look at the bottom. It's almost a bit too pointy to be a head, in my opinion. So, what do you think was captured here? Share your theories in the comments. The next video is from the YouTube channel Creepcaught TV. Frank returns to the same cemetery he visited last time, where he recorded a chilling figure of a child. This time, he goes back to the graveyard and captures something just as terrifying.
I went back to the area where I seen the ritual taking place. There is some things that are missing from that area. The last I checked on the Discord during the daytime, but I want to see if it's still there at night, or if anything else is missing since the last time I was back here. I checked briefly with the night vision. I didn't see any light, so I'm not under the impression there's anybody out here. There's something in the sky right now. I'm not sure what that is. Right above the graveyard. Not sure what the hell that was. It's just like something flying right over, but super quiet. Alright, I made it. Or I'm getting there. Towards the area with the candles are that way. But there's no lights anymore. So I'm assuming no one's been there in a minute. I just got something moving on camera. It was just moving like that. Just now I seen it. I was going to the area where the ritual happened.
Suddenly, while exploring quietly, Frank notices something. We see a strange white mist that floats by and then vanishes into the air. He continues his investigation and soon captures something creepy once again.
Did not think that this was out here. at this point now, I'm going to see if I can make my way back into the church, or not the church, but back into the cemetery, towards where I seen that creepy face staring back at me. And I'm probably going to ask questions, see if it could do it again, so that way I could have some sort of contact with it. And I don't know, let's just see. That was one creepy experience, especially when I first seen it. I thought it was like a child there, which was still creepy in itself, but when you turned the corner it was gone. I felt like I was going to get attacked. But I'm heading back up there now, and let's see what I can get. This is a creepy area where I seen the face staring at me behind the wall. What the hell is that? Hola? Hola? Because it was just right off the corner here. I thought for sure it was like a kid or something.
As Frank approaches the spot where he last recorded the terrifying apparition, he captures something strange at the same grave. A mysterious mist appears and vanishes, just like before. Did Frank capture something paranormal during his visit to the haunted cemetery, or is there a logical explanation? What do you think? This is a strange recording submitted by Ronald, showing two friends on their way to visit another friend. They chose to take a road that's said to be very haunted. It's not the first time we've heard about ghostly hitchhikers looking for free rides. In the video, the driver suddenly hits the brakes for no obvious reason. According to his friend, the driver said he saw someone on the road and was worried about hitting them. That's when things get really strange. After hearing a strange whisper from the back seat and turning around again, it looks like there's a strange person sitting back there. According to the passengers, they didn't see anything at the time, but the men recording also didn't see anyone standing on the road, like the driver had mentioned earlier. This makes the whole recording really weird. Could a ghost have entered the vehicle, causing all of this? And why was the driver acting so strange? There are definitely a lot of questions, and if it's not just a creepy skit, this video is one of the most mysterious ones. A family in northern Minnesota was celebrating Christmas when they suddenly noticed strange movement outside their home.
Merry Christmas! The tree? What was that? Oh my god. Did you see that?
Looking outside, they saw a tall, dark figure standing upright before it vanished.
Oh my god, do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No way.
That can't be.
What the hell? Oh.
Oh, there goes
Oh no.
after him. We're real scared of them.
When they went outside to get a better look, their family dog immediately gave chase, but both the dog and the mysterious figure vanished into the forest.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We better get back inside, guys.
Moments later, the figure reappeared in the snow, moving deliberately before disappearing again, leaving the family to wonder what they had just seen. Could this be real evidence of Bigfoot, or is there another explanation? Something kept trying to break in at night, and then one night, it finally happened. A security guard named Ariel Gimenez Alzugaray talks about working the night shift at a school under renovation. Every night, he hears dogs howling nearby and something banging on the door, trying to get in.
Visto. Empieza a joder, como a golpear.
Frustrated, the guard starts recording the door where the noises usually come from. He had no idea it was about to break in.
¿Qué pasa? Tempranito empiezan a hinchar las pelotas.
As she checks the area, the noise seems to be coming from an empty bathroom, but no one's there. Many who worked at the school said that before it was bought, dark rituals and sacrifices happened in the abandoned rooms.
Sucedía era de que, bueno, venía gente que practicaba artes oscuras a realizar todo tipo de trabajos, ritualística, lo cual produjo que se abrieran portales, que no se cerraran y que hasta el día de hoy siguen estando abiertos. Y obviamente eso trajo aquí que haya entidades.
Considering its dark past, could it be that the man came across a spirit or entity that was summoned during a ritual and is now visiting him? Let me know what you think. The next video comes from the YouTube channel World Paranormal, where short recordings are shared from a supposedly haunted house. It all began with a mysterious and cursed doll that was found in the building. Since then, the team has been experiencing daily poltergeist activity, which continues to grow more and more apparent.
Bro, our fridge just opened. This motherfucker trying to waste electricity. Hopefully we'll get some, because every time something happens I can barely ever catch it. I swear I just seen something move over there. Don't mind you, we gotta clean. I got a daughter, so she's a little reckless, and I gotta wash some cups. Bro, I just saw that out the corner of my eye. I wish I would have got that. Can you make it move again? No? Okay. Bro, stop playing with me. Hello? Hello? Can you do it again? Man. Bro, you just spilt water all over my floor, dude. Are you serious? So, here we are again. That little bottle of candy you see right there either jumped or slid or rattled but I heard the candy shake for sure. That definitely wasn't quiet about that. So we're gonna see what we can get. Can you make it move again? If there's anything here, can you make it move again? Well, in the meantime, here's our new beautiful cabinet we got for the haunted dolls. We got it for like 30 bucks. I had to clean it. Super dusty. And then it turns out that the dolls won't even fit in it, which sucks because it is such a beautiful cabinet. There's a lot of space down here, but you know, I'm not doing that. I don't want to shelter them away. But yeah.
Moving objects and doors opening have become a regular occurrence for them. A few days later, he decided to record the doll cabinet and managed to capture something truly chilling. In the reflection, a dark anomaly can be seen standing right behind the man. So, are these all signs of poltergeist activity, or is it a hoax? Is his apartment really haunted or not? These next clips were recorded in an abandoned house in rural Portugal by social media user Casada Jojo. According to Jojo, the old house once belonged to a man who recently passed away, but it's said that his ghost has been spotted wandering around the area. Jojo was recording a video of the house for her viewers when she captured something that left them spooked.
Eu vim aqui, ó, tá bem escuro. Tiraram a cama daqui já. Não consigo nem filmar direito porque tá escuro. Mas alguém pediu para mim poder filmar de novo aqui, esse local. Ai, até embaçou, credo. Mas já tiraram a cama, ela tá tirando as coisas daqui, tá vendo? Ó, já não tem quase nada. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo colocar o flash aqui. Aí, pronto, agora eu consigo colocar o flash, ó. Tiraram, ó, não tem mais nada. Ó. Mas pediram para eu poder vir aqui e fazer um outro vídeo. Só que eu não achei o comentário da pessoa que pediu. Que a pessoa falou que o lugar está carregado. Eu vim aqui agora, foi o horário que deu pra mim vir, então...
Did you see it? A face is visible peeking out from behind the door. Jojo didn't notice it at the time and only realized something was there when her sharp-eyed viewers pointed it out. Jojo has no explanation for it, except that it might be connected to the ghost people have claimed to see wandering the area around the abandoned house.
Gente, então... esse lugar é bem sinistro mesmo. E uma coisa aconteceu, mas só que não foi aqui, foi na rua. Meu filho tava brincando de bola na rua ali, onde a gente mora, e eu entrei para poder pegar uma garrafa de água. E quando eu saí, ele falou assim: ô mãe, você não falou que o moço que fica ali atrás morreu? Eu falei: morreu, porque meu filho via ele passar às vezes, né? Aí ele: mas então quem que é o moço que passou aqui? Eu falei: passou aonde? Aí, tipo assim, ficou uma coisa estranha, porque ele cismou que viu o moço e eu não vi ninguém na rua, entendeu? Nossa rua é sem saída. Não tinha como alguém ter ido pra algum canto, né? E aí ficou essa questão. Meu Deus. Eu também fiquei, na hora fiquei tremida, mas eu fingi pra ele que ele tinha confundido, pra ele não ficar com medo, né, gente? Mas isso aqui realmente é bem sinistro, não sei, um lugar talvez pesado, né?
Jojo is worried that something sinister might be happening with this house, and her viewers aren't sure what to make of it. But there's one thing they all agree on. Whatever Jojo caught on camera is really creepy. But who or what is it? Late at night, a single mother named Brandy Nettleton decided to record her son's bedroom after hearing strange noises coming from inside. The eerie part? Her son wasn't even home at the time.
My son is gone. He's not home. He's at a party. Yeah, I know. I don't care. I just got woken up. My daughter's home, but my son's not home. My son is the only one that lives upstairs. The only one upstairs. All night since he's been gone, I keep hearing like the door close. Like it'll just shut, but...
as the audio cuts out a recurring and unsettling issue throughout the footage. The eerie silence only adds to the creepiness of the video. Brandy is already shaken by the strange noises she claims to have heard, but she has no idea that what she's about to capture on camera will be even more disturbing. Moments after the audio drops, something chilling unfolds.
So anyway, my son's not home, but I keep hearing the door shut. But there's nobody up there. There's nobody up there. I'm gonna see if I could try to get... And let me take you guys, I'll take you guys up there and show you there's nobody up there. But let's see if we can catch it. Oh my God, as soon as I stopped it, I heard it. I know you guys heard that. I hope I got that. Did you hear it? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Look, nobody's up here. Oh my God. Look at his door is closed. Oh my God. Nope. I gotta tell my daughter, boo-boo. Oh my God. There's water in my eyes. Oh my God. Why does it sound like, and I recorded it. It sounds like somebody's in your brother's room. And I went up there to show that the door was closed. Tell me why his door opened when I went up there. I swear, I ran down here by myself. I'm recording it. Come up there with me to show them nobody's here. Oh my God. That made my eyes water, you guys. I showed it on camera. My son is not home. I'm not going to stop the recording just so I can show you guys. That's scary. I know, I ran down here. I ran down here so fast. Okay. Oh my God, that scared me. And it sounds like somebody's walking around up there, and I got it on recording, yes. Look at, his door is moving. Okay, we're gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you guys nobody is in his room. He is not here. Turn your flashlight on. Oh my God. Hurry up and come up here so you can point it to show nobody's in the room. Look. Look. Nobody's in here. Nobody. You guys literally, you seen that in real time with me. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Oh no. I told you guys. And there's been that mimic. And my daughter has heard it when I'm not here. It says my name, or it says her name in my voice when I'm not here. And it says my name in her voice when I'm not here. And, or when she's not here. And now that's happening. Look at my dog. Oh, no. I'm not coming under the side of the house no more. Oh my God.
In a panicked frenzy, Brandy and her daughter run down the stairs, desperate to escape what just happened. There are two key details worth noting about this clip. First, after Brandy checks the room, she shuts the door firmly. You can hear the door clicking and latching into place, yet somehow it opens again moments later. To Brandy, this ruled out a draft or an uneven door frame as the cause. However, it's the second detail that makes the situation even creepier. A day or two after the incident, Brandy's dog, Pixie, started acting strangely. The dog would stare at the ceiling and suddenly become restless. What's even more unsettling is that the ceiling Pixie was fixated on is directly beneath her son's bedroom, the same room where all the strange activity occurred.
Fan is off, and he's hearing something. And now he's going crazy. You hear something, Papa?
Pixie's strange behavior isn't entirely new. It's been happening ever since Brandy's sister moved out of the house. According to Brandy, her sister might be the reason behind these unusual occurrences. She believes her sister brought something into the house after using a Ouija board before she left. But of course, I'll leave it up to you to decide what to make of this. Can YouTuber Nikolai from Seeker of Ghosts drive out a demon poltergeist from this haunted apartment? As he begins his rituals, the demon becomes more active, flicking the lights on and off no matter what the investigator does. The demon is back in the living room.
Where is he?
Even the crucifix doesn't seem to scare this demon away. I'm not sure what Nikolai should try next, but what he's done so far clearly isn't working. In the heart of Columbus, Texas, stands a Masonic lodge with a dark history tied to the violent events of the Stafford-Townsend feud. The MP Paranormal YouTube team conducted a chilling investigation to uncover the spirits believed to haunt the lodge, remnants of the infamous 19th century conflict. This feud, marked by political rivalry, deadly confrontations, and tragic deaths, allegedly fueled the hauntings at the lodge. The trouble began during a courthouse celebration in July 1890, when a heated conflict broke out between the Townsend family and Robert Stafford, resulting in the deaths of Robert and his son, John. The fight started after Warren Stafford, Robert's son, was humiliated and imprisoned by Larkin and Marion Hope, allies of the Townsends. In a rage, Robert confronted the Hopes, which led to a deadly shootout. Despite being charged with murder, the Hopes faced no punishment thanks to the influence of Sheriff Marcus Townsend. This violent episode destabilized Columbus, causing it to lose its state incorporation until 1920. In the video, the investigators begin their exploration in the main room of the lodge.
We went first straight up to the main lodge room. So the main lodge room is extremely intimidating because it has what me and Dylan call advanced darkness. Probably the darkest space I've ever been in, let alone investigated.
This eerie ambiance is accompanied by strange sensations, unexplained noises, and a tense atmosphere, suggesting the lingering energy from the feud. It makes the lodge a likely hotspot for paranormal activity.
Constant waves of energy that were emitting in and out of the room. We would get hits of activity, and then this waves of energy would just blast into the room, and we would be chicken skinned all over, and I just couldn't explain it, and it just would come and it would go, ebb and flow. Very bizarre.
In the back storage room, the team experiences what seems to be intense poltergeist activity.
Intense electromagnetic interference with devices, cat balls going off, AVPs, poltergeist activity, the walls shaking.
Later, the investigators set up their equipment, and it isn't long before a chilling banging sound echoes through the building.
So we're kind of covering our backs right now. What?
How did my phone just reset itself?
There's a lot of electronic interference I've noticed. So what, your phone was turned off?
Yeah, you literally have to do this. Like I just turned it on.
Whoa! Jesus Christ, man.
Easy. That was so loud.
The pair then starts a conversation with the alleged spirit.
Something's in here with us.
We're not at peace.
Whoa.
So Robert and John Stafford were murdered just up the block right here, not even 100 yards away.
Ridicule.
Wow.
I'm upset.
Okay, I'm agitated, I'm upset. Sorry. That was after my cell phone dropped?
Yeah, something that's like, was like crawling down the wall, sounded like.
Using experimental tools, the investigators receive AI-generated images that seem to reflect the spirit's memories or emotions.
to the gentleman in the gray suit, or whoever is communicating with us, make a picture. Show us what you look like. Whatever you can communicate with images.
That was on demand. What is it?
It's a little girl sitting on the beach.
These visual manifestations could offer a rare insight into the spirit's connection to its past life, potentially revealing clues about its identity and lingering sorrow.
Are we totally off here? Are you a child spirit?
Little girl?
Can you give us any sort of confirmation if we're hit or miss here?
I'm standing because I feel safer for the record.
As the investigation wraps up, the team identifies a single male spirit as the source of the paranormal disturbances. This spirit, believed to be linked to the Stafford-Townsend feud, seems weighed down by tragic memories and unable to find peace.
I think that the haunting that is inside of this lodge specifically is one spirit, and I think it's a man, and I think he's very sorrowful. I think that he's very sad about what's happened in his life and the things that he's held on to crossing over into the spirit world. So I don't think it's bad, I just think it's a sorrowful energy, which is unfortunate.
It seems that this Masonic lodge in Columbus serves as a haunting reminder of the town's troubled past. Through their investigation, the team has revealed the lasting impact of the Stafford-Townsend feud, not just on the town's history, but also on the spirits that may still roam these dark and desolate halls. Carmen's home is more haunted than ever by the ghost of the previous owner, a man who lived there for 50 years and whose spirit won't leave. The more she tries to communicate with the ghost, the more it seems to understand her. These videos were recorded using 3 different spirit boxes, and each time, the same male voice talks to her.
Turn this off and listen, okay? I'm gonna listen. Holy.
Should we talk?
We should talk. I'm trying to talk to you. Is there a demon in my house?
Hey.
Can you tell me what color my shirt is?
As time goes on, its powers grow, and it appears to feed off her energy and the attention it gets.
What's your name? And the flashlight went on.
One night, while opening the front door, she encounters what seems to be the source of her fear. A shadowy figure with demon horns stands over her for a moment, before disappearing. Then, unexplained lights begin to follow her from room to room. At first, I thought she was shining a flashlight against the wall, but take another look. It starts out small at 2 minutes and 8 seconds, then gets right in her face before fading away. At no point do you see a beam of light from her flashlight because she's not holding one. If this is just random dust, then explain why it's coming out of the chest of this creepy doll and moving directly towards her camera. The paranormal activity seems to be getting stronger, so I'll keep you updated on new events as soon as they happen, which I'm sure will be soon. And if you're wondering why Carmen pays so much attention to the ghost, it's because ignoring it apparently makes it angry and leads to even worse things happening. These next videos were recorded by Dustin Lee Frazier while he was staying in a cabin in the Appalachian Mountains. Dustin started filming after hearing unsettling noises outside that kept frightening him.
I kept hearing. There's a security light right over here. And it just was on, and then it went off. Oh, it just came on again. I was just trying to get me some trail mix, and...
Dustin heard something making strange, almost human-like noises outside the cabin. This made him fear it might be a Wendigo, a creature from folklore known for mimicking human voices to lure its prey.
There's something on the roof. Everybody last time got at me. Open the door. Because I opened the door, so I'm not going to do that this time, but it's back. Please help me. Okay, so here we go. Here's some water. Did you hear that? Like, here's some more. I know, she kind of look rickety. Whoa. She very rickety. But, so apparently some people, they live out here, and then other people, they just, like, rent it for the seasons. And, I don't know. I feel like I couldn't live on the water. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah, I hate that. Anyways. I tripped. But I thought I heard something, but yeah, we should probably head on because it's like starting to rain and stuff, but I thought I heard like footsteps or something. We gotta go. We gotta go. Go, go. Oh my God. Open the door. Open the door, please. Please open the door, please. Hey. So I just got home from work and I found this on the ground. And I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like it is busted.
Whether it was just a wild animal or something unknown remains unclear, but one thing seems certain. Dustin experienced some truly terrifying activity, whatever it may have been. We've all heard the phrase, "Not all heroes wear capes," right? Well, this next video is a perfect example of that in action. One man's quick reflexes and bravery prevented what could have been a terrible accident. Check out this amazing moment of human heroism. Reports say a 3-year-old somehow ended up hanging from a 9th floor window, desperately clinging on. Luckily, the man living just below heard her cries and rushed to help. In a very tense moment, he carefully climbed out of his window, holding onto the frame with one hand while reaching up to save the little girl with the other. The footage had viewers on edge, and many praised the man for risking his life to save a stranger. Others, however, questioned where her parents were when the little girl was reaching for the stars, quite literally. The following video was taken on November 30th, 2013. A man named Jason was dining with some family members near the Fort Garry Hotel in Winnipeg, Canada. The hotel, built between 1911 and 1913, is said to be haunted. While eating, the family noticed a sudden flash of light coming from one of the hotel windows. The light began flashing erratically with an unusual brightness, catching Jason's attention. He moved closer to the window for a better look and saw something terrifying. At that moment, he took out his phone to record it. Watch closely.
I'm gonna zoom in.
Dude, it's gone now.
No, it's not. Fort Garry Hotel. Where are we? Prairie 360?
Yeah.
Did it stop flashing?
It stopped, yeah. Totally stopped now. Whoa.
What is that?
And there's like... Whoa.
Is that a person?
Yeah, there's like somebody like in the window or something now.
I'm filming it, dude. There's somebody at the window? You saw that, right?
Yeah, man.
I was filming it, man.
Yeah, that was weird.
And now it stopped flashing like that.
Okay, that was weird.
Hold on.
What would cause it?
I don't know, man. Okay, I'm stopping it.
Strangely, bright flashes of light appear suddenly, along with the room, light dimming and brightening in an unusual pattern. Even more disturbing, when Jason zooms in, a shadow seems to pace back and forth across the room at an unnaturally fast speed before abruptly pulling the curtains back and letting them go. Confused, Jason continues eating, but after a few minutes, the flashing becomes more frequent and continuous, prompting him to start recording again.
Is somebody just watching like a movie and...
No, why would the whole window... That means the whole room is flashing.
Okay, so whenever you're not filming it, it happens again.
Hold on, I'll pause it. There it is. What the is that?
It's like somebody's taking a picture.
No, but why would it go like dim and then not dim and then flash?
It's almost like it goes black and then it goes like straight up.
But I think I got that person on film walking in that room.
There was totally somebody there.
There was somebody by the window. Did you not see that?
For sure, yeah. Oh.
That's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Seriously, I
can't believe that I'm filming this right now. This is so...
I don't know what's going on.
Whoa. Dude. Hold on, I gotta zoom out. Watch this. Look at that. Look at the window. And this is the Fort Garry Hotel. And that's the only window on the right side that's on right now.
Flashing all weird like that though.
Look at it. It's doing it again.
Where's Trish?
That's so messed up, man.
The strange flashes continue, with the room light dimming and brightening more frequently, accompanied by the eerie movement behind the curtains. Unsure of what's happening, Jason decides to call the hotel to ask if a photo shoot is taking place in the room, or if there might be an electrical malfunction. After carefully counting the floors to pinpoint the exact location, he describes the room to the front desk. To his surprise, they assure him there are no electrical issues, and no one is booked on that side of the hotel, let alone in that particular room. A quick look reveals that all the windows along the column of the building are completely dark, except for the one room in question. This discovery leaves Jason deeply unsettled, wondering who or what could be responsible for the strange activity. It seems the Fort Garry Hotel may indeed be haunted, but as always, let me know what you think about this chilling case. An entire village full of ghosts. Things are about to get really spooky. The YouTube team Paranormal Point explores a haunted village in this chilling video. Using a paranormal device, Max gets a reading near a photo of an old woman. When he uses a spirit box to communicate, he receives a command. Max asks who the spirit is, and she shares her story.
Я совершила ошибку. Теперь я страдаю. Я призвала его. Это зло.
Max verifies the information, and she adds more details.
Вы призвали демона?
Да. Он в соседнем доме. Берегись, Чан.
He asks for the demon's name.
Зовут этого демона.
Да.
Later, while he's searching for the demon ball, something unexpected happens.
Черт, что это такое?
Beware the black cat. It's the demon, and who knows what might happen if he crosses its path. Exploration Unknown is an adventurous YouTube channel based in Knoxville, Tennessee, where host John has spent over 3 years exploring hundreds of unusual places throughout the South. While he usually uncovers historic architecture, he's also encountered his fair share of paranormal hotspots, dozens of them. In 2018, John and his friend Tim visited the Nemo Train Tunnel located about 6 miles south of Wartburg, Tennessee. Their goal was to walk straight through to the other side. The crumbling entrance, surrounded by an eerie atmosphere, set the tone for their unsettling journey. At 4 minutes and 45 seconds into their exploration, they received their first warning to stay away as they stared into the waterlogged entrance.
I don't either. There's a lot of sediment built up in here for sure. Did you hear that howl? Somewhere, howl?
The same unsettling noise is heard again at 11 minutes and 9 seconds, adding to the ominous atmosphere of their exploration.
I keep hearing something. Keep going.
As John and Tim continue down the straight, eerie path, the air grows heavy. The ground alternates between wet and dry patches, making their journey even more unsettling. 2 minutes later, they reach the spot in the tunnel where they first heard the strange noise, and that's when they experience one of the weirdest encounters ever captured on John's channel. A shadow moves across their path, and moments later, John feels something touch his arm, sending a chill through the already tense atmosphere.
Really just touch my
arm.
It's coming around the corner, whatever that thing is.
I can still see it. It's come around the corner.
As the shadow moves between them, it causes their camera to go out of focus, adding an even more unsettling element to the encounter.
Something touched my arm, like grazed it.
Dude, as I come around that bend, you can still see it like it's poking its head around the phones. What are you? Hello?
When they ask if whatever is there wants to communicate, the camera picks up strange sounds and unexplained noises echoing through the tunnel, heightening the mystery and tension of the moment.
Are you trying to communicate with us?
The camera refocuses as if the presence simply walks away, but what remains is a lingering sense of dread. The air feels heavy, almost electrified, accompanied by a faint hum that leaves John and Tim feeling uneasy and vulnerable.
Sounds like a train coming.
Dude, that sounds like it's coming right at us.
Out of nowhere, a train horn sounds behind them, even though the tracks have been removed long ago. Whether it's an audio edit or the echo of a ghost train, it adds to the eerie atmosphere. Not much else occurs until they finally spot light from the other end of the tunnel. Despite the relief of nearing the exit, they can't shake the feeling of being watched. Determined, John makes a final attempt to convince the spirit to reveal itself on camera once and for all.
Is there anything you'd like to say before we leave?
I'm the videos. Yeah.
Believe it or not, this wasn't even their creepiest ghost train encounter. In 2017, a year prior, John, Tim, and their friend James stumbled upon an abandoned train deep in the woods, likely not far from the Nemo Tunnel. A broken window in the first car hinted that something may have struck the conductor, leaving the train stranded ever since. While exploring, John captured a strange white anomaly passing by in the kitchen area. To make things even stranger, the camera inexplicably blurred as they opened the door to another section of the train. Moving into the first passenger car, the team couldn't shake the feeling that something or someone was there with them.
Smash that like button for me. What was that?
It's probably just like the...
My camera's blurring up real bad.
Oh, don't tell me that, bro.
Yeah, it's blurring up real bad. Okay, there we go.
My camera gets blurry.
Something seems to be growing angry at their refusal to leave. They're seeing things at the same time. A shadow that I can't see, but maybe you can.
I hear somebody moving still. Oh, I just saw a shadow again. Hello?
Dude, what the hell is that?
An orb materializes at the exact moment something falls behind them.
What was that?
Dude, what the, dude, did you hear that?
Yes.
Dude, what was that? Dude, what was that?
I don't know, somebody said something.
A noise behind Tim and another in front of John sends them both running in fear. As they squint into the darkness, John believes he spots something that his camera can't quite capture, heightening the sense of dread.
How do we get into these situations? Seriously.
I know. Dude, I think somebody just peeked out down there.
But as the invisible presence draws closer, they do manage to detect something, an eerie feeling that something is near, heightening the tension of the moment.
We might want to get out of here, guys. Just in case.
It's the kind of subtle picture distortion that's often said to occur when a ghost is nearby. Light anomalies and image distortions are unsettling, but I'm sure what you're really hoping for is a full-sized apparition. Well, Exploration Unknown delivers just that. In February of 2018, John and Tim venture into an abandoned factory, which had been shut down after a series of mysterious accidents sparked rumors that it might be cursed. It doesn't take long before they both start to agree. There's something strange at play here.
What is it? Dude, that's how they come up against that wall. Dude. What is that banging? I just saw a light, dude. No, still.
As they walk deeper, the noises grow louder and more aggressive, creating an increasingly ominous atmosphere.
Sounds like it's about that time of You're just going backwards now.
It waits until they reach the far wall and find themselves cornered before finally revealing itself to their horrified eyes.
Oh, what the heck? Dude, I come from over here. Dude, get out of here! Go, my dude!
John and Tim want to believe it was just someone messing with them, but deep down, we all know the truth. Nobody would be living out there, and I think the key word here is living. What they saw was far from anything remotely alive. A man living in Veracruz, Mexico, is watching TV late one night when he starts hearing the eerie screams of a woman coming from somewhere nearby.
Estábamos viendo la tele y de repente se escuchan unos gritos. Ojalá pongan atención, se escucha a lo lejos. Por favor. No sé si logren escuchar a lo lejos. Dolly, vente. Dolly, vente para acá. Escuche. A lo lejos se logra escuchar algo. Oigan, oigan.
The man decides to investigate the source of the sounds, walking with his dog to a nearby church. Little did he know, he would capture something terrifying.
Ay, no mames. Vente, Dolly. Vente. Los cafetales. Los perros. Escucha los perros. No manches, tengo la piel china. Dolly, vente para acá.
The mournful cries of the woman appear to be coming from the forest in front of the church, frightening the man. He and his dog begin heading back home, but as they do, something in the forest starts moving toward them.
A su madre, ¿qué fue eso? Ya me voy a meter. Soy católico, me puse aquí enfrente. Oigan, oigan los gritos a lo lejos. No es broma, no es mal pedo.
Fearing that something might jump out at him at any moment, he stays close to the church as he slowly makes his way back home. Leah decided to stay at her father's house for a while after her Wi-Fi router broke, planning to stay there until it was fixed. When she checked the CCTV footage from her home, she saw this. Out of nowhere, a disembodied voice said, "Get out." The next day, the Wi-Fi was fixed and Leah returned home. Then this happened. Leah followed the sounds but found nothing. So, do you think her place is haunted? A local police department, located near a forested area adjacent to a playground, recently shared an unusual incident following multiple reports from residents about strange occurrences at the playground and unidentified creatures in the woods. Officers began monitoring their security footage with increased vigilance. During one evening's surveillance, their cameras documented something really odd. The footage showed an anomalous figure emerging from the darkness. The entity exhibited notably slow and irregular movements, with disproportionately elongated limbs and a distinctive gray appearance. The recording concluded as the figure gradually withdrew into the forested area. Nobody knows exactly what was caught here. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Ricky Velasquez. He once again explores abandoned ruins where he stumbles upon something mysterious during his investigation. At one point, he notices a figure outside.
Buenas noches. ¿Quién vive? ¡Ey! ¿Están viendo lo mismo que yo estoy viendo? ¿Qué es eso? No mames. ¡Ah, la bestia! ¿Lo están viendo? Acércate. No ma, ¿qué es eso? Le están saliendo alas. ¿Dónde? ¡Pásate! Oh, no te pases. Oh, güey. Hola?
At first, Ricky thinks it's a person and attempts to communicate, but there's no response. He then runs to get a closer look, only for the figure to vanish into thin air. So, was it a real shadow figure or just a trick? Could this be a stunt to boost viewership, or is this a genuinely eerie moment? What do you think? When TikTok user RV Godoy began noticing strange events around his house, he decided to find an explanation. He explored the crawl space under the building, where he discovered a creepy skeletal mask hidden in the shadows. While it could just be an old Halloween prop, what happens next might make you question if it's a sign of something darker. In a clip shared on his account, the uploader seems to be in a state of panic as he quickly shuts and locks a door. Something begins knocking at the door. Clearly scared, he runs to another room, slamming the door shut behind him. A few more seconds pass before he decides to take a look. Suddenly, the door he had locked bursts open. Next, we see the uploader going down the basement stairs. He turns on the lights and pans the camera around. Seeing nothing unusual, he turns off the lights and starts walking back up. Suddenly, he hears another disembodied knock. Doubling back, he sees that the light in the room is on, and the wooden rocking horse, which had been completely still earlier, is now eerily moving. In this final clip, the uploader searches his bathroom after hearing disturbing noises. As he's checking the cabinets, he suddenly turns the camera to the shower. Take a look at what he finds. A shadowy hand with long, gnarled fingers is briefly seen before slipping out of sight. So, is this the figure that's believed to be haunting his house? Now, let's take a look at a couple of recordings shared by security guard Spooky App. He's been working in an old warehouse for several months, documenting strange paranormal activity happening throughout the building. He also shares the story of a young boy who apparently drowned near this area in the 50s, and it's believed that his spirit is haunting the place for some unknown reason.
Rounds, checking out the place. I was asked to document any spooky activity going on. I don't really know what's been happening.
The following are several videos that Spooky App recorded during his night shift, and it's believed that he came face to face with that entity on multiple occasions.
Legend goes that back in the 50s, there was a boy named Johnny here that drowned before this building was constructed. I don't know why this light's on. It's kind of weird. Johnny? Johnny, if you're here, make a sound to show me that you're here.
He captured something in the darkness here, but what was it? He was really shaken and didn't return to his workplace for a long time. However, he eventually came back, and a few weeks later, he posted the following.
Yo! Hello? Hello?
What's going on?
Hello?
Apparently these doors open, but let me check here. All right, that door's clearly locked. These doors can't be opened from the outside. Yeah, let me check this door right here. This is
Now, the following video of his is quite intriguing. After checking one of the emergency exits, he hears a loud noise coming from the top of the stairs, and it's at that moment that he might have captured something truly terrifying.
all right. So it's been a little quiet. What the? Oh, what's that?
Spooky believes it to be the spirit of the boy said to roam the building. Could this be it? It certainly looks like a little boy. What do you think? Are we witnessing a real haunting, or could it be something else? Located in the UK, Bishton Hall is considered one of the most haunted places in the country. YouTuber Ghost Shift UK explores the haunted halls in this eerie video, and they quickly get a reading on their paranormal devices.
Whoa! Hello?
Whoa. That is completely mental.
It's a completely mind-blowing moment when he asks the spirits to trigger the K2, and they actually comply.
Can you just make that go to red? Can you do that again, please? Make it go to red. Wow, that's proper maxing out.
Then, out of nowhere, the spirit reveals its name through the spirit box.
Jesus. Gerald. Okay.
Even the background noises in the cellar sound eerie. He then hears a voice, which he describes as a shout.
I've just shouted something.
And then he hears this odd noise.
It's freaked me out, lads. I'm convinced it might have been ghost tube bath.
When he returns to the room to check the ghost tube device, he captures these EVPs. He heads upstairs to set up his devices in the headmaster's room, where they instantly detect activity.
Creeps really bad. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who's that then? Maxing out, that is, big time. Thank you. Can you stop, can you? Can you stop for me? Please? Stop. Thank you.
Although we don't see any paranormal activity, we do hear a lot throughout this investigation. Ghost Shift UK calls Bishton Hall the most haunted place he's ever explored. It does seem to hold significance for multiple energies, but it's hard to say whether they're good or evil. This next clip was recorded after a family noticed odd happenings at a playground outside their apartment. For several nights, strange noises echoed from the playground, and they could hear the sounds of children playing early in the morning, even though no children were ever there. What made it even creepier was that the playground swings would move on their own. One night, the family heard the noises, looked out the window, and decided to record what they saw. One of the swings in the playground moves on its own. People tried to stop it, but ended up running away in fear when the swing started moving again, as if something invisible was making it move. At first, you might think it's the wind, but when you look at the other swings in the clip, none of them are moving. Viewers were left puzzled and freaked out by the footage, and many tried to come up with an explanation. But what do you think is happening here? Let me know. The Ouija brothers enter one of the UK's most haunted locations in this terrifying video. While the guys are inside, they introduce themselves, and through a spirit box, a spirit responds.
My name is Stephen.
My name's Jason.
K2, just wait. Oh my.
Look.
The lady of the night.
What?
It seems Gregory is following them, as he makes his presence known with a whistle.
Just to get up the stairs. Did you just whistle?
Whistling back, Stephen tries to establish a way to communicate with the ghosts, but they can't seem to follow his attempts.
Something a bit easier. We could talk.
What is that?
I've just explained.
After a knock, another knock is heard off screen.
Or 2 knocks for yes. Or 2 knocks for yes.
Is that the spirit responding? Then, during a solo vigil, this happens.
Now, I'm not saying that's paranormal in the slightest. It is moving. Now, there's no wind, there's no breeze or anything like that.
Though Nancy doesn't respond, a spirit continues to communicate through the spirit box.
That tells me that this place is legitimately haunted.
Kitchen.
You know.
As Stephen explained, the kitchen is known to be a hot spot in this house.
As you know, we've been saying, the lady says the kitchen is one of the most active parts. It's where they see the shadow figures. I've just seen like kind of sway. Don't know what it was, man. I don't know where Griff was exactly standing. He could have been standing there earlier when...
But apparently, nothing wants to fully reveal itself to him, at least not tonight. While these guys didn't capture much activity in this video, I'd be interested to see them return to this haunted home. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.